Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come for developments now we come to unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For developments now we nation Salon. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come for developments now we come to unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For developments now we nation Salon. We now independent media house. We dey here for unify, sensitize, and inform Sierra Leoneans home and abroad.
We dey here so for talk, but wetin dey happen? Political discussion.
You for know about Salon politics.
Religious messages, entertainment self no go left bien.
We no go left nothing bien no.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come
for developments now we come to
unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come
for developments now we come to
unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon.
This not the team them where we dey talk about
Sierra Leone political history,
defeating the lives of fake people.
waiting they be na social media.
One-on-one interview, we go bring you all the hot topics.
Unity Broadcasting TV say,
and we let we self and better Salon.
We like ourselves and better Salon, so we welcome una to the 4th edition of this week program. We dey broadcast live now with studio na 48 Checkers TV Street today the 12th February 2026. Remember say Unity Broadcasting, we dey here for connect voices as every voice matter. Today we get for you the voice of CEOs and we will get for know from them. Continue for day which will be part of the conversation. Be civil, be respectful, and me your name na Maria Marie Belkesh Dumbuya.
Your name now Elizabeth Kefoe Gembe. Today, as we don't see the All People's Congress with the PPRC, so the ordinary citizens, then they feel like say, now drama then they pan. 1 minute suspension, the other minute lifted suspension, the other minute fine, the next minute payment of fine. So this morning, the CSO then go can give them views about whether a political drama then they give we or then just want for use the law against the opposition. Wherever you did, this now Unity Broadcasting we can live every morning 7:30 and live now with 48 Shaka Stephen Street. You can be part of the conversation through Facebook and YouTube page, and we also get the official line winner 0769469448. This number is on 24 hours. Anybody want for reach out to Unity Broadcasting, you go be opportune for get waiting you want for no. We're in the process of cooking something for you all. Like I tell you yesterday, and I talk every day in we broadcast. We are cooking something for the nation, cooking something for Sierra Leoneans, cooking and bringing out a big dish. That dish we go ready for dishing out, and before we dish out, we go make the public know formally. Wanna stay tuned. Me your name now Elizabeth Kefoe Gembe. So Marie waiting at the gist.
Well, we see the fine, and finally before the end of the day yesterday, APC be able to pay the fine. So I think the suspension don't be lifted because they had to follow opposition. They know they do any function.
A kind of heart rendering when I speak to one of the senior communications person. He say it's a whole lot drain on them considering paying 350,000 leons. That's a whole lot of money. But again, they get highest bidders. At another point, I call a media team also. Among them, one tell me he say, well, let them just hand over the All People's Congress Party to Jagaban because Jagaban is considered to be the highest bidder. And the amount when they say Jagaban give, it is not proven, and I will not say it here, but somebody told me Jagaban gave the highest money for this payment of the fine. If true, well, it's like Jagaba is heading towards taking the party. But again, we get the lower level elections where, according to the elections team, then we don't rule out and say money no day. But the communications person also confirmed that to me yesterday, say they don't dish out all monies and then system go take place, meaning the elections. But we see something again surface na Salone yesterday. You know, this is a country every day before you wink here, one thing they sleep. The other day something is coming up. And what is that again? The appointments of the Electoral Commissioner. When I all know say Edmond Sylvester Alpha now been acting, now he has been appointed. But there are mixed feelings. Some man they say Nayanda ide, some man they say they not believe him. So we don't know which individual really go be clean, you not get no blemish, or you not get nothing where people that they tag at. Either 1 minute say because na Northerner, Southerner, or na Mende, Temini, or maybe elect money, or na somebody where not trustworthy, or we not believe him. So Bilkish, when do you think, or when should Sierra Leone change that mindset? That when they appoint somebody, or when somebody is being given a position, then we'll give the benefits of the doubt, let it go, and prove himself wrong.
I do believe say it gets to do with individual perception, and then I don't feel like it go done too soon, because Salone we don't be the less way we watch at things is either from you region, you tribe, you immediately you call your name, people can say, oh, this must be this tribe, and because now this tribe now yeah it is. So any year you look at them, they go with that perception they. So unless we change the perception, if not, nothing. But again, whenever they choose or then elect or appoint somebody, you get the one they will go happy, you get the one they will go praise them, and again you get the one they will go say, I not deserve them, now based on this, now based on that. So it's common, and they don't get anything for do with the process. Love it was the process.
Well, trusting the process, we are also a victim, or we also they go through that. Anytime they call unity, we say then they attach with.
They attach you with other family, but again, now we continue for towards the process. If we don't they watch we ear time, then we go no say we really they follow all the IMC law, and we know they try for be biased. We always give balanced stories, and we give level playing ground to every other person.
Well, that's not so Bilki say, and una self where they watch out there, una they see say any individual with a can inside the studio, it can with a free mind and it work out. I remember when Honorable Abdel Timbo came in, when they left, we get a very strong, you know, it was a personal discussion, but he felt like, yes, this perception is something. And the same with CDR Tunis, he openly said it's that perception is something where it's not working. You know, sometimes we all can get with personal intuition, with personal views, but then those personal views not going to impede into professionalism. This is a professional standard. We are not a bloggers. Well, the page started as a blogging page, but we have emanated from blogging to that of something bigger, or something professional. So when you go in a professional world, you go with professionalism. You don't go with mediocrity. We are not a mediocres, and we cannot afford to be a mediocre individuals on this platform. We give a level playing ground, but however, with all these tasks, we are cooking something for the nation. We are cooking something for our followers, our supporters, our subscribers on Facebook. Well, by the way, I really appreciate the subscription rates we don't improve on with YouTube. Sometimes when you do something, you feel say people are not seeing you, but just consistency is a key. And I be done vow since 2021, 23, everything I have said on Unity platform, I have always done it, and I will continue. As long as I live, this platform will continue to stand. It will grow with different perspective. It will not hold. The hand of God is upon this, and it's upon every one of us. When I stay tuned, we will give a quick commercial break, and when we can, we go welcome with guests. As we get Alfonso Mali, when I see so, and also Daniel Pewa, we go come discuss about this gimmicks where the public they look at and say the APC and the PPRC they play with. If not a gimmicks, then it's a political bulldog or something within the push out there. When I stay tuned, and good morning.
Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office, and business growth? Then Fastnet Sierra Leone is your answer. Fastnet SL Limited offers you unlimited network with seamless opportunity to surf the internet anyhow with an affordable money to pay for. Our service is fast like a flash, and our bandwidth is the best in Sierra Leone. With Fastnet, your internet doubt is over forever. Also with Fastnet, you will love to enjoy the world of digital reality as much as you can. We are service oriented, customer friendly, and we are here to give you the best out of the rest. We are located at Madungo Town, opposite Water Street off Congo Cross in Freetown. For more inquiries, you can contact us on 079 83 4047 074 982 125. Fastnet, always connected. Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office, and business growth? Then Fastnet Sierra Leone is your answer. Fastnet SL Limited offers you unlimited network with seamless opportunity to surf the internet anyhow with an affordable money to pay for. Our service is fast like a flash, and our bandwidth is the best in Sierra Leone. With Fastnet, your internet doubt is over forever. Also with Fastnet, you will love to enjoy the world of digital reality as much as you can. We are service oriented, customer friendly, and we are here to give you the best out of the rest. We are located at Madungo Town, opposite Water Street off Congo Cross in Freetown. For more inquiries, you can contact us on 079 83 4047 074 982 125. Fastnet, always connected. Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office, and business growth? Then Fastnet Sierra Leone is your answer. Fastnet SL Limited offers you unlimited network with seamless opportunity to surf the internet anyhow with an affordable money to pay for. Our service is fast like a flash, and our bandwidth is the best in Sierra Leone. With Fastnet, your internet doubt is over forever. Also with Fastnet, you will love to enjoy the world of digital reality as much as you can. We are service oriented, customer friendly, and we are here to give you the best out of the rest. We are located at
Alright, welcome back to the program now, Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. This morning, like I said earlier in the introduction, we kept forgetting that we get at the studio, Alfonso Mali and Daniel Pewa. These two individuals now CSOs. We don't see the fine where the PPRC will levy on the All People's Congress. And at one time, the All People's Congress say they're not going to pay a particular fine. We're not the fine for Zainab Sharif. That's, say I'm not them platform wise and with the whole meeting. But PPRC will stand firm and then go ahead and do the suspension. After the suspension, APC also say they're not the pay. But in a few minutes or a few hours, then we end up for pay this hell of a money, we're not 350,000 in full. PPRC again come and tell we say the money has been paid in full and then pull another press release. But the question we ordinary civilians and the acts out there, is it a political gimmicks in the place? Is it a drama or something where really, according to the APC, a political witch hunt? This morning, the CSO then will tell you the perspective of why this they happen in between and why then also where we now as journalists will put on to them. Why the silence? Why they not they come up for either checkmate, either the PPRC or the political parties then? Why this they happen? This morning, Alfonso Mali and Daniel Pewa will talk to me. Good morning, Alfonso Mali and Daniel. Good morning and welcome to Unity Broadcasting again.
Good morning, Madam Elizabeth. Always a pleasure being here.
All right, so now the two gentlemen and this we invited today. They are two CSOs. We want for let them come get their voice be heard. So the first question I will start with you, Daniel. They will see the APC and the PPRC, then they play a cat and mouse game with the nation. In your view as CSO, you feel say a cat and mouse game then they play or not drama then they play with we?
Thank you very much for the invite and at the same time for let you get the CSOs their own perspective on this national issue. I would disagree for saying a hide and seek game. Reason being the laws then therefore operates. The laws then therefore regulate or control the activities or the utterances of citizens or the people, if you like. So the PPRC, being a creature of parliament to oversee or superintend the affairs of political parties, the crafters dare not be make any mistake. Because they not say in the exercise of somebody in political rights, he or she may falter along the line. And in such a circumstance, provisions then they now the acts, the 2022 PPRC Act, where one of them provisions are section 39 of the PPRC 2022 Act, say, in an event of any upheaval, incendiaries or provocative messages or inciting, utterances or threats by any individual within a particular political party in the exercise of his or her, political rights, will be seen as inimical to the peace and quiet of the state or the people, then prescribe a punitive measure. There are other layers of cautioning and punitive measures. So, the APC and the SLPP, of course, since the Pope was an altar boy, they have been the biggest and the ruling political parties, except for few military interregnums. But from when we gain independence till date, now then are the two political parties when are the giants then. But let me narrow the conversation to the PPRC. And I want to talk to the people of Sierra Leone. That if I should re-echo the words of Obama when he made Ghana, he said Africa no need strong men. Now strong institutions. If our institutions are functional, if our institutions are enforcing the laws that they have or the powers that they have, the legal framework where parliaments give them for exercise them functions, we don't need anti-corruption.
So why you use the word if? Why if? So meaning they are not?
They are not. You don't come, if a commoner at Harvard or Cambridge for say they are not functional. The laws are there. The indiscipline, the violence, the lawlessness we see on a daily basis. So I want to give kudos not only to the leadership of the PPRC and by extension the PPRC itself, but also to the political party where comply. Because when they say discipline, when we go school and say discipline starts with oneself. If you cannot discipline yourself, if you cannot tailor your own actions, if you cannot actually ensure that the peace and quiet that you are preaching is being exemplified in you, there is no way you can come and convince me to be disciplined. So again, the APC, Onadi Bukmade can say a party in opposition is a party, is a government in waiting. So again, because the APC don't comply, it shows they don't show fortitude of strength, commitment to the PPRC code of conduct, and at the same time for make sure say yes, if they happen to come to power tomorrow, that pragmatism where they don't express, we will comply, we will adhere to the dictates in as much as it is within the confines of the law. It is in tandem with the principles prescribed in that act. We will comply. I want to tell them thank you.
Alfonso, why is this gentleman don't give this word? I just ask you. At first, the APC been denied they're not pay for Zainab Sharif. Vehemently, we read that. And also, Zainab Sharif can't talk, say anybody will pay for them na Congo Salah, but we will come to that later. Why the sudden change where APC decide for pay at the last minute? Why?
Yeah, thank you very much. I mean, one good symbol, the two political parties, even before now, both of the secretary generals, they always succeed in this law. All of them are lawyers. They know the law. The current APC secretary general not only don't serve locally, they don't serve internationally at the A. So he understands the law. He can give an opinion, though he cannot interpret. And the Supreme Court get the authority to interpret laws. But he can give an opinion, and and I believe say within itself, it don't look say. Now, PPRC they tell you say about members of a political party, supporters of political parties, and operatives of political party. So, the events in which Madam Zainab make that comment is an event organized by the All People's Congress. Prior before that, the PPRC get empirical evidences where Madam Zainab don't say A, he is a member of APC, and 2, he want to be a flag bearer. They have those evidences, and I'm quoting the PRO or the Director of Communications for the PPRC. He said that, and Madam Zainab don't come forward for counter for say A, I'm not a member of the APC, I'm not a sympathizer of the APC, I was not invited on that event by the APC. So they knew that. Secondly, the PPRC, I just want to give background, because if I let people they know who side this come out. If you look within the period from August last year to October, the media have been so tense. If you like the following week, now presidential election week, everybody they use any kind of language. So on November 11, the PPRC summoned both political parties, the APC and the SLPP, their leadership. And in that meeting, the chairman for the SLPP was there, the Secretary General for the SLPP was there, the PRO for the SLPP was there. In the case of the APC, the acting chairman was there, the Secretary General and their PRO. Now, what in PPRC do? Then play the clip there. So now look the discussion with the go. On both sides, and PPRC issue out a warning to both political parties and tell them, say, moving forward, all of tuna don't do suna bunya with the left fanguna. But lobby the section 39, all the provision and clearly state to for do. And if you self one appeal section 39, subsection, and they will tell you how for appeal if you not agree with what PPRC they say. That section they also tell you the minimum fine with them for fining 100,000. They say, but we're not going to do all of this as of now. Moving forward, anyone again will cross this line, incendiary, hate speech, talk way go make political party react, we go bring problem, you will be held by section 39 subsection 1. Then, the very first person who fall victim according to the PPRC, it was the chairman for Falaba, when I be former honorable. He used certain words, not left for repeating at the media. The PPRC, no, you have crossed the line. The second person who fall foul, now the SLPP member have shown a PRO and McKinney at their own level, where he was talking in terms of the office of the First Lady. He said certain things where they believe say no, you know me for 17 a day. APC was fined 120,000. SLPP was fined 150,000. When we asked, they said no. Why they fine SLPP Boku? Because they are in governance. Now therefore, upon this constitution, they should serve as an example for the other political party they copy. Now moving down the line, the election was conducted by ECSL and not President Julius Maada Bio. And let me repeat this again. The 2023 presidential, parliamentary, and local council elections was conducted by an institution created by an act of parliament, which is the ECSL. If you think there is a dispute, the institution wait for take go courts or wait for talk about is the ECSL. So a person like the Secretary General pointing fingers at the president, say the president thief election, PPRC deemed it as provocation. It was not President Bio who conducted that election. President Bio not ever put box in tell me say can vote. President Bio not ever conduct election. It was ECSL. And the law provides within 7 days, take those evidences to the courts. and the courts can decide. If you have not done that, then we have the tripartite, and the tripartite come with series of recommendations. We make the APC go back to governance. Parliamentarians went to parliament, mayors and chairpersons and councillors went to the local council. The tripartite to address that. So if there are issues of tripartite, you for point out the specific provision that the tripartite where government did drag.
All right, quick one before you continue.
So they need to know this background.
All right, before you continue, you make a mention, say, the Secretary General, who is Lansana Dumbuya, he don't study internationally or he don't practice internationally in the A. But why is knowing the law and defaulting the law? What's the disconnect there? Because he's the same one again when the Secretary General came and made a statement that went against the PPRC code of conduct. So knowing the law and defaulting the law, what's the disconnect right there?
Why do we make laws? It's to remedy situation of lawlessness or where it causes boundaries. Why do we need to abide by the law? We need to abide by the law for say, I am in conformity, so you will not be fall foul or fault the law. You not go be wholly responsible. This is why you need to abide by the law. But when you don't abide by provisions within a certain act, we pass in a parliament, you are held liable. In this case, you have breached section 39(1) of the PPRC Act of 2022. So this is why initially we say a cat and mouse game, I will say no. You flout certain position. And I make a premise me argument for say both Secretary General of the ruling SLPP and APC in opposition are seasoned lawyers. And the one the way they succeed, Usman Fode Yansane, when I be the APC Secretary General, was a lawyer. Umaru Napoleon Koroma was a lawyer. Before Umaru Napoleon Koroma was Sulaiman Banja Tizansi. So the political party then can let for the lawyer Secretary General when they head the secretariat. They cannot interpret the law. They can give an opinion of the law.
But you can also default the law when you know the law.
So when you default, you don't tell so it's make law they exist. Now for ensure say we call lawlessness or guide you conduct.
Okay, Daniel, quickly response to how you want to put this. Knowing the law and defaulting the law.
Being a lawyer does not make you beyond reproach. Does not make you unblemished. We are all human beings and we err, we make mistakes. But the law states that ignorance of it is no excuse. So again, it doesn't mean because you are a judge or a justice or magistrate, you cannot foul of the law. We are human beings. We are bound to make mistakes. But it is not an excuse to say, because I am this, or because I am not knowledgeable or ignorance of it, so the law should exclude or exonerate you. What is important in this case is that, like he did make mention of the fact that institutions, when we have institutions that hold individuals accountable for their actions, irrespective of their economic, status, their political connections, or being intellectuals, the law is the law. Nobody is above the law. Today, when you follow international media, is this Jeffrey Epstein's? People's names are being mentioned and they are being called to book. So you can't say because you are a lawyer and therefore you are, indispensable. Okay. The law is the law and it doesn't fall into it.
You think, say, the action of PPRC, they influence the rule of law and
For me, to a very large extent, I think if and only if other institutions can replicate or emulate what the PPRC is doing, we'll have peace and quiet. In my initial statement, I did make mention of the fact that in my initial statement, I make it clear say, if the laws then they work in this country, we no need anti-corruption. Certain institutions then go become irrelevant or dysfunctional because if I no say we then give me 5 million, I for be accountable for them at the end of the period wey dem give me am for, and I live by that standards, there will be no need for ACC to chase me. But because people then they get away with issues, now 2021 audit reports from 2021 on to 2024, I mean 2024 audit report, now they don't just they cover them unresolved, unaddressed, then they don't they. So people then they take and say because the law not they operate na vuvuzela no more, na just fire brigade talk no more, and they can't die down just now. So people then don't, you know, inculcate or imbibe that idea then at their mind say, now for the time be no more. So again, the actions of the PPRC should be a signal to institution. Me, I know they talk about individuals, so now institution. Is it Kwevaya Amara, right? Emmanuel Kwevaya Amara. In leadership, now the institution, it don't institute or it don't send a message. These are the biggest two political parties. If they find them, and when they find them, and they levy the action against them. For me, and for many other Sierra Leoneans, we viewers there or listeners there, then we they of the opinion say if that they cut right across, Parliament get the statutory right for someone, anybody, if na me then say I don't fall foul of the law, then someone me then question me. Believe you me, if I go back, nobody not going to tell me say no do this again. Okay. But over time, we don't relax over the thing then day. And one thing, the sad reality is this. Politicians, when it comes to them as politicians and political parties, the tranquil and the show, I have to be very blunt. I have to be very comfortable to say the uncomfortable. Waiting anti-Zainab talk and waiting Lawyer Lansana Dumbuya talk. If them they put that energy, that time day, that vigor day into national issues where they bet Sierra Leoneans look like the toll gates. These are all things for me and for many other people that then we believe say even the toll gates they don't collect the money. They don't collect the money, don't over. Which of those politicians they talk about that? Who's one part then they put more energy into that other than them political what no? When it comes to their political parties, all the energies that they do near that they pull on. But when it comes to the bread and butter issues, the peace and quiet of the nation, where hinges on individuals, the one that we wear the team up in our line for, go vote for them, they keep silence over it. Right, so it's unfair.
Alfonso, the Constitution inside section 35, it gives you the rights for law we freely associate. But then the PPRC Act 2022, it also gives the rights for letting they suspend political party then. Now, in the case of them individuals there, you not feel say then this disciplinary actions here they also halt down on multi-party democracy or freedom of association or expression?
No, I mean freedom of association not mean say you don't forget morals. Freedom of association gets safeguards within a confines of the law way for operates. Freedom of association means that when we sit down so, if I say I want to go join SLPP, me picky say I want to go join APC, Pewa say I want to go join NGC. Me no for come, I say no, Pewa if I can join, you say they join. Pewa has the freedom to associate, but when he associates, if I associate within the way for operate within the law, nobody no can tell me say because I get freedom of association. When I can Elizabeth in places money for kick the camera, I have freedom of no. When I come here, I get codes and conduct how I for operate. Nobody know for tell me say because I did political party, why I get gathering, and for look anybody no more, I use obscene language against that person. No, who say you freedom stop? The other person right begin.
But in politics, not say you dey try for muscle or weaken your opponent. So sometimes the way you muscle or weaken your opponent is by saying things where either it go be derogatory to them or
political party have ideology.
Yes.
Those ideologies is what you should sell to people. This government no they do ABC right. Alternatively, when we come, we'll do X, Y, Z. Sell those ideologies. Not to incite, not to use inflammatory statements, not for use statements where they make person react the other way. Mark you. If you go back to the TRC, you look what it bring about the war. And so then it begins small.
Yes, those were the antecedents to the war.
And then they are so. And so it begins small. This is why I say, who that conduct the 2023 election, Elizabeth? Whose institution? Is it not ECSN? So how will President Bio thief election? President Bio doesn't announce election results. President Bio not the tally election results. President Bio not the go na police station go end results. So if you have issues with an institution where conduct that is, take that institution to court. But for make you go and when they sing, you know, they sing no more. Now let me tell you, one of the people that were cool-headed na the All People's Congress, everybody don't they commend them. One time they really talk bad about that.
Tunis.
The way they discuss the publicity sector, CDI at Tunis.
Very intelligent.
He even go tap him. Watch the video file.
A cautioner, yeah.
He go tap him. CDI at Tunis, even if you bring a boss we get one make that studio where they discuss it, they come.
No, but CD not talk say. I mean, then as studio.
He go tap him. No,
look
na the video me the judge.
No, it's not about what you judge. It's about what he said.
I don't say what he say.
No, he say the last time he be in the moderator, so he been tap on everybody for inform them about.
No, I dey tell wetin me see.
Okay.
Allow me to talk wetin I see. I not wetin CD talk. I say I see na the video CD go tap am.
Okay.
Wetin CD say I don't know and I don't talk say anything. I say he go tap am. And when he tap am, you go read the reaction of the Secretary General. I say he thief me. You understand? So watch the video. And now we don't get electronics law. You can get evidence that they go to court. But what you want for talk, they forget safeguards. Because if when people say use this law, if we not get safeguards, you go get wicked person where we can do something where something not belong to our political party.
Yes.
Fine example. Now we say if person want to do mischief na SLPP, but not to SLPP person. Continuous 1 month, this person they were green. They go, hey, we like SLPP. SLPP will win the 2028 election. APC not so by the talk. The 1 month no more, this same person, he wear that green day. In fact, they go burn APC the house. When they go destroy, not to SLPP member, but one cause mischief. So you use 1 month period, they praise SLPP. So they say, hey, it's not strong SLPP member. He left the party. The 1 month, that same individual SLPP don't know nothing but not to the member, not to supporters, not to sympathizer, because they wear that green no more. You know, so you say, unlike SLPP, but who politician go gladly. So the SLPP go, they tag another video, he work 1 month no more, they begin, so PPRC go find SLPP. So we should have safeguards in using this law. You understand? Then safeguards and therefore, this is why political party then accept the responsibility for caution the members, sensitize them on their rules and regulations. Now I tell you, you can make your case. The public understand what you talk without use any invective. I don't know if you agree with me.
I agree.
You can make your case. Say, okay, the 2023 election, we not agree. ECSN will be so one disaggregated data. They say nothing at the law. You can tell people they understand. Well, that's if we get intelligence, you go actually say, well, you know, what you do next? You go cut as they don't prescribe. No, then they lead to tripartite. Tripartite don't give recommendation. So when you get them gathering the day, because if you don't take 10, they're going to the Jembi say so. What the program done, now man they can't sing the house. Marabi, you thief, man. I'm not saying you thief, you understand? Then they can't sing that singer because when they sing, I say, oh man, singer. So if you have singer the right for come inside for ensure say this not continue, then tap it.
Daniel, before me call it inside, Zainab Sherry specifically been say anybody will pay that money then a lie in Kongusa. I quote, he say anybody pay that money in a lie in Kongusa de Panam and make PPRC take me in a court. In a situation like this, can an individual be bigger than an institution?
No, madam. Of course, myself listen in one of our sister radio stations or TV stations, if you like. I listen there and comment there. But like I've been, they say the APC should not be comfortable with that. They're not for sit well with that simply because, like how Alfonso been said just now, she made the statements in a gathering that was organized by the APC. Una way sabi small book una there was a vicarious liability. the agent, whatever he or she does, they do in the interest of in principal. And that in mistakenly in principal now for shoulder the liability. So again, Zainab going on the media for say na lie Congo Sagni, I mean just an individual whatnot. But APC being a responsible political party and knowing fully well that she made the statement during the program, then take responsibility. If she likes that, she can take
So
to
how
court.
you think the APC and PPRC situation will affect public trust then as well? Deal on the democratic governance.
So, public trust will increase. Why? Because what PPRC do is accordance with the law, provision of the law, section 39(1). If PPRC be asked otherwise, we know the inside law, it erode public confidence. That's one. Two, the public, this don't send, let's tell you, we need for girls they call deterrence. How people will make you not do, continue for do something, or will stop you for do something. This don't serve as a deterrent to both political parties. Everyone call on PPRC, you understand, for continue for monitor this and play fair game. So if an instance, any SLPP supporter, operative or member do the same, they forget similar punishment.
Okay, but
if they fail to pay the
media, there is a word where they use against the opposition, say unruly. You don't think say that they again it can be insightful or it can be
so it depending on the context. I listen to the chief minister where he use that word. Firstly, Moina Senga is a decent guy. Right? I work with on a basic education. I listen the context in which he may talk. Perhaps if you give me chance, he may talk about this tripartite, and he may talk about the free quality education. Say anybody progressive, you know, go oppose the free quality. It come at a time where a particular member of the opposition don't they condemn the free quality, they condemn and condemn. Say, but any progressive, now that context they use them. You not just grab one money says APC on progressive. Now make anything they talk, they look at the context. Now in that one day the chief minister use them. And in the chief minister, when they call them, now a series of programs, they make clarifications. And one quality way Senge let you not agree with you. When you WhatsApp and they reply you. When I go argue, say let you not agree. He has that quality. You know, go back and forth. Well, probably focus on education. If you are not good, I mean they argue all next day morning. At the end of it, they laugh back. So he used that word there not in an insulting way of a hot party. He used that in the conduct of one member where they condemn this free quality education like nothing a good para. Don't we understand?
All right, Daniel. One of the CSOs there, one are there for protect citizens and also part of one mandate are for checkmate and make sure that the right thing is done. But of late, all them political tensions they are with the right. Not really CSO come on board for give a clear cut definition whether they stand with her or they are against her. Why wanna silence?
Madam, I think say I get a reservation on that for one second. No, that's what I'm saying. You are saying that we have been silenced over No, I beg for differ simply because why are we here? We are here simply because we want to have,
because the media call you. Initially, Una King come out. They come. I have seen what you guys have been doing before. Initially, Una they come out robustly. Now we can end up for call Una now for don't do clarifications for Una.
We don't issue series of press releases on this matter. Yeah, but for answer your question head on, we not the work for government, we work with government. Okay. And therefore, equally so we work with the opposition and the citizenry. Like how you make mention of the fact that, yes, we are the listeners to the public and we convey that message to the state actors. From the state actors, we can come back. So we serve as a buffer zone or intermediaries. Our roles, any side who think say something they come up, we go lead to unrest, crisis, suffering. Well, the brand come to the known of the word. In fact, initially, we made it clear to the Inspector General that Lansana Doumbouya suffered a double jeopardy. Therefore, don't caution her. You call her. You see sometimes I talk this with all sincerity of purpose. Lansana Doumbouya being a statesman in that keda, it don't wrong. Una don't call in party to book. Una call her, let una caution her. But keeping him behind bars for more than 24 or within 24 hours was also an infringement.
Well, it's an infringement, but before I come to that infringement, let I ask you, waiting at the disconnected, waiting hold una, when we not CSOs now, who has taken your place or what is the disconnected?
So you want to frank answer?
Of course, that's why you are here. Let's know why una don't silent, who don't take
You're talking.
Of course, who that take your place?
You see APC been there, then they ensure say them donors there and provide support for civil society for the world.
Sure.
Where SLPP can lock that space there.
And would that take her
And they
out?
come, hey, let's answer this question. Because I let the team flow. Where SLPP can they lock that space there, they try for silent civil society.
Indeed.
Right? Now, when APC been the way election they cancel, then they ensure say UNDP call multiple CS so they provide support for them for address the issue.
Yes.
Also. Now, if it's a for the one at the institution, by then it's civic education, don't can take the money.
Yeah, don't can take the money.
Or
Then,
SLPP don't can get. Now the fact so that happy. Now this government and Curtis and Senna, then they shrink the space. SLPP as your post and so. If they for calling for program for Mrs. Spending, they do have. APC not be this one at all. SLPP, now the Tinani. I see talks so Joseph Obigiara. ACID na call and go under this. Now so SLPP don't operate. They're not likely to tell them true.
But why you single out Josie say out?
In a habit one day,
Okay.
you can call a lemon and consider now. In a habit one day, as CSO then talk objectively, don't begin condemn. The minister know this so check number. David Senge know this so. The one in there they commend them. If I was saying the German that these are the thick-skinned people. They don't understand what's in that planting for communication. Let us get freedom of speech. You understand?
So
but SLPP they lock the space. Don't know they support again. It's not easy. I see make no more. They say civic town hall meeting. So we know they get effect.
Madam, take for instance, just for what waiting Alfonso they say. Take for instance when the Mpox break out. Yeah, a couple of months back, if not a year ago. You understand? What's happened? Civil society then go to, is it was I one Dr. Safo they had SHP something like that. I don't forget the actual name, but then the health agency we can address emergency issues. When we go there, then the Ministry of Information and Civic Education do 90 I mean what not. Work with a civil society then and the big you know what I mean? So which space is left for the civil society?
All these claims on the minister winners. Chernobyl. Una don't ever meet Chernobyl.
Yeah, we don't tell her.
They don't lock this space.
No, listen.
No, they don't come on.
Okay, let me talk of that because
wait. Let me clarify my question. Una don't ever meet Chernobyl for asking why it they interfere into una personals or it they interfere into una your work. Taking money according to your claims, taking money on behalf of.
So we not say money, we say
We not say support.
Well, it's
Okay.
money and
No,
support.
wait,
No, you just made mention
clarification.
earlier. Una go take some side. They say they don't cancel.
So la give
Is
you
that
back
not
guys.
money?
So for the ask
Have you asked him
Yeah.
whether why did they go and take then support your owner for
So
health?
la answer the question.
Go ahead. And it
Good.
starts with you.
First of all, we don't meet her. Cabinet post then go pass conclusion. Say any institution for do public education, if we go to civic education, and the first thing and the way go. We will not go meet her face to face like a child not a stranger to you in a civil society come on. And we are one of the CSO in the OPT institution. Not a stranger to you. We will not meet her face to face. We don't tell her this. We don't tell her. Say Pioneer will go and say civic. You understand? So it's difficult. Not to say that you hide paramo. We don't meet her face to face. They come here, they talk to. We don't tell her. We don't tell government official than this. President Bio says we don't tell her this. Not to say that you hide though. For say we they talk in a corner. I make her say this in a quarter and I say that.
So waiting will be una recommendation in order
Let the space.
APC where civil society talks they do nothing. Then they go stop it.
Yeah.
President Koman never did that. The government never did that. Let's call a spade a spade. Now we dey join APC all kinds of civil society, they are left, right. Nobody they not stop EU, they not stop UNDP, they not stop nobody in funding. They're not tight in the space. If not so Dr. Safar Abdullahi said be team up for civil society. Ministry of Development, they say civil society no day.
Yes.
NGO.
Exactly.
We say, what do you mean?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Kenya Bale.
Civil society different from NGO. They want for local space totally. Now Dr. Safar Abdullahi team up on behalf of civil society. For say no, there is civil society. We know them for carers, baggers, donor. No, not our job. We advocate for policies. We advocate for team for change. We put to voice, not to donor. So civil society space to exist. They were not lock the space.
All right. Aside from the support, waiting again, una go able to. So without the support,
let me chop on your conference for last time we are talking. I forgot to begin lunch. For go school, I go conference.
Look this constitutional review.
No, it's like this standing.
Look this constitutional review.
For put their house for cook or for send me picking go school. Now for take on press conference. Other countries also come also Madam Gembe na United States. You got the civic
space. Yeah.
No, they got one group, civil rights.
Yes.
I think Alan Sharp they waiting. They give them money, they donate money to them.
Oh yes.
Maybe Donald Trump they will tight in that space. So money about take by friend and me can have for campus. I go rent all. I casino na me na papa salon. I will not do it.
No, the constitutional review. Almost people are afraid of with them. The constitutional, this was not.
John Cocker,
all they want they.
Now bring me civil society. I'm a founding member of Forum of Conscience. Ask John Cocker who get found with also. Me na founding member of Forum of Conscience with 32.
All right, so we know they look deviate. Let me come back to the topic.
No, if I will be, it's not deviate. Now
all right.
Make
I ask you now, Daniel. We don't see this find on they continue with APC back to back because people then go talk say then opposition and they struggle for get money. Just like when they say in their own days things were glorious. When they enjoy as civil society, the space was clear. Unlike this government don't lock now spaces, all they don't tell them to civil education. Now, so the ordinary citizen when they watch Una out there, why then they also struggle for pay them fine, struggle with the lower level elections money. You know, if you say that it's guy this institution when the PPRC it's guy for bankrupt then and also now or I signed for a robust law regulation.
Yes, I agree with you on the last note for saying that yes. Stringent laws and stringent regulation are very, very important. I would disagree on the first point for say then the struggle for money. Then two political parties and they're not to pope parties then. They have individuals where they're financially strong. With the SIA, with the area on a daily basis. How individuals then they donate money to charity organizations and communities. Would they see that one day? So what's important now, it no matter, it no mean say because you no get nothing when you commit crime, then they left you because you're not poor man. No, then they punish you. So again, then get a primordial responsibility for ensure say the peace and quiet, the nation where they want for can rule. Peace and quiet, stability prevail. So that at the end of the day, me uncle where they come on in farm, let can't sleep with collapse. When they don't have nets, let know the engage say if man get for can attack me or they get for can rape me picking. Or somebody get for can burn me house based on a political belonging. Now the antecedents then that wanted to chaos. Most of all they can approach the electioneering process. So let PPRC stand on in ground for ensure say they enforce the law and they enforce unto the latter. And making sure that it serves as a deterrent. Any other person will no say I want to go perpetrate violence. It go sit back and think say no. If I do this, now so the law go for them for me. So for me, it is not a matter of say the person no get money, so the law for bend backward. For no. The law does not operate like that. You get money, you no get money. Once you don't commit the law, the crime, the law they for them by you. So again, this should be a knee jerk for all political parties, more especially so the APC and that of the SLPP. That's the days of babysitting politicians who incite violence, who foment trouble, who ensure that it is their utterances that they will be able to make people timid in coming forward to exercise their political rights. Those days are gone. And going forward, PPRC for tight them belt for make sure say they monitor right through the nook and cranny of Sierra Leone for make sure say peace prevail.
Alfonso, in the case where in APC not to be able to pay fine at all. What you have thought on that to think say that it will be fine for the
I not they ever get touched on that day. APC for pay 350,000. Yeah, wait me cause you don't talk.
Now, no, they be the papers.
No, wait. You see, there are some internal issues. If you look at the committee self, we for do the internal election, they get issues from when they shape the party card. We don't follow.
They won.
You understand? The issues they with among themselves, they follow at them forum. Where they say they are on the shape card. Tell them now let this candidate win. They get that issue. You understand? Now that disagreement here. But for say that for pay you say one great man, one great man.
That's means it's not a poor party.
That's for outside, madam.
Yeah,
if they contribute $2 in a twinkle of an eye,
then they raise that money.
So that's a thing. Think of that one day. What do they talk? You know, in law, you don't tend to call statutes of interpretation. That one, mischief. We'll look at that, then not be the mischief.
Yeah.
All of that. Then not be the mischief. You understand? Let be the legal interpretation. So, don't let Peter explain. You're not going to look this, you say no, not this. For instance, and get the fine say not less than 100. So you're not going to look in the case no more because it's not less than 100. You say I fine you 2 billion. You say, but I want local account. You understand? Now in that case no more go say them guys then they. And then they look at the veracity of what person talk or what
the crime.
Say.
Yeah.
You see, now make I agree where the PPRC say when honorable Mara also been talk and find out 120, but when another Jalo also find out 150 because of income from the ruling party. And I believe say if SLPP go sing that same song. So person active man, they don't go past that finding because they are the ruling. But again, I want to talk to both political parties for tamper down. Now they listen. I don't want to name the direct political party, but they need for talk to the PRO. You understand? You are making hype and they make such allegations, even when the caution and our other sister institution, they tell us say no, you don't get evidence. This person not there for tamper down. The reason to make us sit down there because you come up part of we. You need for simmer down on night the talk.
Okay, see, let I ask you this. Alfonso Mandi, let I also ask you this particular question. Last Anadumboya suffered twice, just like way Daniel been say earlier. They suffer number one, then they put on a cell. But to the police, when I've been called for, ask why they do that since in a cyberbullying. Because cyberbullying the president, calling him something where I cannot say here. Then also to PPRC, then saying a fine where it go against the code of conduct. Why you feel say that thing here for happen? Don't we have freedom of speech anymore in our laws?
So
because they pull the one, they bring the other one. Actually in the constitution.
But double joke party.
Yes. Why?
So the police cleverly, they not talk say and cause on behalf of political party, you know, for so they've been waiting called cyber bullying. You understand? Well, I don't tell the tendency that they may get the program, don't put them to mind, you're going to sing, they're going on that to where you from sector. But again, I want a collaboration between the police and PPRC for the public.
Exactly.
Police with bad
exactly.
So for an instance, if the police don't know say PPRC don't call it, they don't find. Police can talk to PPRC, see that man dey go na finance, una one am only not do this again.
Exactly.
Or una call on our office that go address am. PPRC can create that space. Say yes, sir. The police frown at what you do so because na cyberbullying. On that note, even though we don't find you, but I think the police want for can admonish you. They can create that platform, and I believe say now that's our let the police they do.
Henceforth, going forward.
Going forward. But not like a case like a for say person chuku. Not like a case like a for say person go born person also. Not like you understand exception for day. But that all they go relate to cyberbullying. Or they can tell people say no, we are not fine.
Let we deal with that.
Let we deal with this matter. So you not go look and say they get double punishment. Yeah. So I wanted that collaboration. They moving forward. You know where mistakes be, we can tend for proper solution. So in as much as we not go blame police and not do the work, we will not say that, but say moving forward, let collaboration dey. Simply call PPRC yes, we understand soon I don't find. but not go one day in front of una say if dem do am again. So in the next time people actually put press release if dem do am, dem go quote police.
Yeah.
Say even though police don warn, say this na cyber bullying, una still do am. We dey find una then una go answer question. So the public go understand because then the public interpret and differently. Say, hey, but this dey fine.
Yes,
Then they call now, kill me now, what to for do? The other end them did not do that. Say, hey, the no election gone. No, secretary Yanga for sign check. Secretary Yanga for so. Then our election they no want to do a level and they go be mad. Then they will be all anything a day. So it fine for greater collaboration in the thing that way they happen.
All right, Daniel. Now we also ask this question. The APC, it look like say they don't lose some ability in governing themselves internally. Now, to somebody where they watch out there, if they find here continue back to back, you know, if he say it will also create an heavy internal rift, wherein somebody go say, oh, why make now you always say go cause problem when they pay for you? That's not going to create another internal rift. And also, their individuals where they call center, especially Lansana Dumbuya, if they intend for go higher in any other position, if he said that not go deter for many people not even vote for
now a primary responsibility of the political party, the hierarchy of the party or the membership of the party, so to speak, for let them actually censor the conducts and utterances of their supporters. You see, we the human beings now, we are the most difficult animals for control. The only thing we they control are the law. You go say, I for do this, but at the police case, remember or the jail term. So again, like I say, the onus they on the political parties because they also get the rights, even if me as Secretary General, if I they do and perpetually at all the time that me they do, then can expel me from the party. And one of the way that one they follow control the person, you are no longer part of us because for us you are bringing in, you know, problems, troubles, and the likes. So henceforth, you're not a member again. So whatever that individual does now, he's doing it in his own capacity as an individual. If PPRC get for kind inside, no, not the PPRC in business again. Now the police now the law they taking calls from the angle of the police. So again, the onus is on the political parties to ensure that then sensitize their membership, then censor their conduct. If they find out say the PRO or somebody where they go talk, they talk statement away inflammatory, then can caution and then can pull out of the agenda. If they know say somebody where they can't sit on a radio, and most times when you go now, you know, physical engagement or verbal altercations, then can sideline now. So whatever that person they do now, they do in their own capacity as Daniel Espewa, and not APC or SLPP or NGC as the case may be. So it's very, very important.
If you say APC, the ability where they get for govern themselves internally, now don't disconnect, or at the same time, this will create problem for the party if Lansana Dumbuya, for example, want for higher level position, it will deter, and also the one that way they pay this money will look at and say it costs so much financial drain to the party. Do you think so?
So let me deal with the internal lift.
Okay.
I want for party question. Any party where they go to lower level election. Politicians are smart to it's either lower level election and they lead to the success of anyone on the flag they are at. So there must be internal lift. Now waiting there for guidance, they're waiting at the executive. If you ask a clever member, don't grab. They say no, PPRC no get rights for extending a term. On a term they don't so this election and then they conduct them. PPRC for who on that one yesterday. But because PPRC no say they suspend the party, they know who on that one. So that internal lift in the day. Two, how the manager, una waiting at the executive, when now una their roles and responsibility for ensure say even if that committee una don't put management election committee for conduct the election and I get for give them support, give them this. If una not neutral, the people then faint pound and say yeah this is one side, you know they will manage the party. And when they give ID card, you see this a John commander, he bars this, he take the ID, say hey, no. At least see all that blogger with their leg. Hey, Yansane, you, this guy that the shape ID card, we know now this you are the win. I say alleged. Now this you are the win. So then therefore stay neutral with them at that process for take the party go to the next level. And the lower level election, it get tension. Remember why SLPP they conduct say you. Osborne on my 91. President sacks some man all. Get tension no. Because that one day now new anybody will get sense. Now after lower level election,
you know his strength.
For flag bearer. Because they are already shaking. Most of them they lost. I always say flag bearer election, not a national election, only they go vote. And then delegates say no more. So this issue I see this they send on social media. Hey, now this one, no. Now them delegates 1,000 almost and they go vote. So now they begin and mark the one and this. So you no say this man within this community and me they for. You they fet all kind fet for them get position. So you go be delegates. Now they cause this internal rift. So you were at that party hierarchy. If you don't manage and well, then they see you on one side. You know they will control the party.
So the question now, if Lansana Doumbouya want to go to a higher level from being a secretary general, and the party don't pay money on the head like this, hell about 200.
Also Lansana Doumbouya then fine.
Yes.
Although that the cause will make them fine for one for state is very clearly. Now APC them fine and take responsibilities in the party.
So that not
but
go
again individually
that not go militate against her if you want to go for further position.
Be it as it may, how this party they so, this current election, the only position where Lansana will go for, na Secretary General back. Now, if you have for that repeat and they repeat. In fact, if you don't mistake, say they go for chairman, you go see, say don't begin get problem. They go talk left, the chairman talk right. Yes, I already see honorable Almami talk one talk. He say when they compare SLPP chairman, SLPP Secretary General, SLPP PRO, he believes say Lansana will get so much respect for don't they left now, for then the likes of Almami they guys side. You don't society, you don't see it. So Lansana Doumbouya, if you be mistake, because from that position, a deputy or chairman, if you be don't give that notification, but say me Lansana Doumbouya, I want the deputy chairman or chairman. APC not me for the flow so. You go see say when he make statements, the chairman go can say, no, I'm the chairman of this party. Now listen what they talk. Now this and this because you know say the chairman. So you are last night Secretary General back. Yeah. Okay,
last question for me. How una civil society will safeguard the democratic future amidst political tension?
And for we too?
For una 2 years, we answer and listen important.
Well, one, that fund you won't be they get. When they make people do work for safeguard democracy, that support, let they come back. Let them man not block her. They don't lock that side in. 2012 election, UNDP get what they call consultant of civil society. They bring them all, they put them in thematic area. You get governance, you get youth, you get all they do with fragility, you get all. Who be the one that youth? Fragile, and John Cocker and Emmanuel, this man, Ibrahim Tommy,
Carl.
No under them. Give all organization funding. But now even the EU self, now one green group then give funding. When that group they go talk, we say the council this not represent you. National day. So government get that responsibility and get Ministry of Political and Public Affairs. Political can deal with the politics. Public affairs can deal with VCSOs. For say, they want need for get independent funding for address the way so. At the time say your APC down they not be blocked. When them Maya come, they don't block her. And then the fact are they talk to. Reality. If I don't get respect for civil society say. As you talk with the money there. If you for make statement and you begin call from the hey, put the name, then not make statement back. So say to president, they think of and they think of president. Till president will even think of, then will begin say president vex. So now lie then they lie by the president. President Bio is a very decent man. And the tell say the issue will get to Tassier, so now the man they will round up. And they're not correct. Hey, I they talk this now, yeah. And they talk before President Bio, and they talk before a man in face. President Bio now the wrong people they get around them. But he of himself, he cool, he calm, he very decent. Now he make, when they tell and say, you get for the talk to people they outside the government. Because he seems to be traveling a lot. As I can this morning, as he self now more return, you see the setup, you know say they travel back. When he come, you go about follow them brief am. And some of the know they can brief and they all then come. One of the bad should happen by SLPP, they all want to be flag bearer. This way you ask this, yes, I want yes, yes. the problem now there. So if you don't know any one of them come, it's very difficult for them to go through a civil society. And we not going to know any one of them come. They commend you for what they do. For instance, what things they don't do in education, they commend them. What things first they don't do for the girl child, they commend them. Like you say, they be man not PC. But I know now what things mommy they do, I don't do so much. Because they in education for the girl picking that sanity pad, that hands off a girl. We owe it to Fatima because it creates an awareness.
The Jewish act.
If pop picking. Now school self, as you see, so you say, Fatima being picking and this so. You dey come on here and self because of strong laws then come. What is saying they do in education to the point that it be the make the best minister for education of the world. These are kudos who come away do good, they commend you. But for say me for can go there you camp, I know they do more before they not give me program.
So Daniel, wait till you get to see.
Make us start from Musa a big a stop for say we know the work with for government, we work with government. The one day we couch democracy, they not make mistake. Then say the fourth estate we now know the media. And say the fifth estate. Why then they give we audience? Now because they know say politicians and the media can sometimes twist information. But we now the civil, sector, now we they go interface with the people there. Now we they listen to the people them problems, and we come back and disseminate them to government or state actors. And what is state actors then they do or talk, now we take back to the people. So who side they know they reach, who side they know they see. Now we they go na their side and the information say we bring those information na their doorstep. But over time, they don't suffocate the space. You were talking about freedom of speech a couple of minutes ago. For now, the cyber law, then they use that with heavy hand by the police. Well, for me, and now we own space, we see and say, now censorship that one day. If somebody go talk, once in utterance is not inimical to the peace and quiet of the nation, I don't see no reason why for put them behind bars. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, as the case may be, until the minister or that politician satisfy, then say orders from the above. Some of us, we are disappointed in the system simply because it can get a turnaround on the bread and butter issue, on the way out, the hardship, the money, the ordinary man, the toll gate, the transportation, the cost of living. Yes, free quality education. We are parents then. We are guardians then. The money we will pay on extra activities that the schools, if na school fees for the pay, we for be comfortable with that. I go tell school pikin say for go collecting report card na 50 day for pay. What is the difference? So all the inadequacies then the anomalies then they occur in the system. But the part they listen. Like how my brothers, they listen to the one, what they want to hear and then they tell them. The reality on the ground is quite different from what he is being told about. Right. So we as civil society, we are saying that one, let them free the space. Let people then talk, let the power, let the people then tell the power who side and choose they burn them. Who side they lost them and the side they bet them. So that at the end of the day, the power will not say yes. People are suffering. Not to waiting and they tell her that the reality. The censorship from the police is heavy. The censorship from the police, as you talk, they say cyberbullying. Let we know either na the courts or na the police for interpret cyberbullying law. Let we know that one day. The Cyber Act, is it the business of the police to interpret it or that of the judicial system? Let us know that.
All right, the program now Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. We take a quick commercial break, and when we can, we go to for roundup and give out some messages to we guests. Now stay tuned.
Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office, and business growth? Then Fastnet Sierra Leone is your answer. Fastnet SL Limited offers you unlimited network with seamless opportunity to surf the internet anyhow with an affordable money to pay for. Our service is fast like a flash, and our bandwidth is the best in Sierra Leone. With Fastnet, your internet doubt is over forever. Also with Fastnet, you will have to enjoy the world of digital reality as much as you can. We are service oriented, customer friendly, and we are here to give you the best out of the rest. We are located at Madungo Town, opposite Water Street off Congo Cross in Freetown. For more inquiries, you can contact us on 079-834047, 074-982-125. Fastnet, always connected. Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office, and business growth? Then Fastnet Sierra Leone is your answer. Fastnet SL Limited offers you unlimited network with seamless opportunity to surf the internet anyhow with an affordable money to pay for. Our service is fast like a flash, and our bandwidth is the best in Sierra Leone. With Fastnet, your internet doubt is over forever. Also with Fastnet, you will love to enjoy the world of digital reality as much as you can. We are service oriented, customer friendly, and we are here to give you the best out of the rest. We are located at Madungo Town, opposite Water Street off Congo Cross in Freetown. For more inquiries, you can contact us on 079-834047, 074-982-125. Fastnet, always connected. Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office, and business growth? Then Fastnet Sierra Leone is your answer. Fastnet SL Limited offers you unlimited network with seamless opportunity to surf the internet anyhow with an affordable money to pay for. Our service is fast like a flash, and our bandwidth is the best in Sierra Leone. With Fastnet, your internet doubt is over forever. Also with Fastnet, you will love to enjoy the world of digital reality as much as you can. We are service oriented, customer friendly, and we are here to give you the best out.
Welcome back. The program now Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. We're inside the studio with Daniel Pewa, a CSO, and also Alfonso Mali, another CSO. We did talk around the suspension of the All People's Congress and how the public view and whether or not a cat and mouse game then they play with we, but I don't tell on down. And now the question I go ask, I go start with you again, Alfonso Mali. As we approach the 2028, you wanna as CSO. If you sit down inside the room right now with APC and PPRC, waiting at that one line where you go tell them, make them two not cross anymore.
The one line where I will tell them not cross section 39 of the PPRC. You see one line, one line.
And to PPRC, which line you go tell them for let them also not cross?
Well, let them ensure so they interpret the law, they don't fear. What you do to John, you do to Peter. So we expect if people do the same, you get the same punishment according to the law.
So Daniel?
Compliance is key. The laws are there to be obeyed and respected. The law not they respect you as an individual. Now principally they respect. So the parties, the two political parties should be compliant to the PPRC Act 2022. Equally so to the PPRC, like my brother said, if for dispense punishment or justice fairly, without fear or favor. What is good for the goose should also be good for the gander. By so doing, we'll go approach 2028 peacefully, quietly, and everybody go cast and vote for the next president.
All right, so the nation be signed a tripartite for national cohesion. Now with this fine back to back for the All People's Congress, you know, if you say that's going to disturb the peace and the tranquility of the nation. Why is one set of people then won't be try for appease the international community and the government will try for appease them for let them go back to parliament and councils. And now they are being fined back to back. You know if you say this going impinge on the peace of the nation.
There is a clear dichotomy between the law and that of the tripartite. Tripartite is a recommendation which we can take forward or on board for a remedial or future inadequacies that occurred.
But they both signed this tripartite
that is
for
what I'm
national
saying.
cohesion.
That is what I'm saying.
So with them finding a way PPRC,
which one take primacy? The law takes primacy.
The law take premises, but when then they find somebody back to back, you be don't sign say, okay, for national, let peace reign. Now that make why make if you say them in left then people that will be caused the insurrections or other things. Now for let peace reign, right?
Oh yes.
So how you feel say this go continue with national cohesion, where then they feel aggrieved all time with fines?
You see, now self-discipline, I make we too don't reiterate and I say the internal squabbles or rifts Now then they ferment them trouble then. When somebody, we want set of people they think say, then they sideline them, or their views or aspirations or opinions are not being heard or listened to. What did they happen? You know, somebody we don't force, they say we push somebody to the corner, they bounce. So again, the internal structure, therefore make sure say the fair play exists. Let the person will lose, let him know say yes, I lose honorably. But if the person see say he try for stage manage something in favor of a particular person or a set of people, they become, aggrieved. And when he aggrieves, some people have their ways of expressing their disenchantment. So internal party politics should be thing of everybody's participation. When I give the platform for everybody, let the person follow now by in your way. So it's very important that if we ensure say internal party structures are put in place to control its membership, and at the same time the members are tailored to conform to the rules, I don't think so we could talk about fines or not.
Alfonso Mali, if this kind of attitude from the PPRC continue finding political parties, how you feel say ECSL in job go be made easy?
Don't ask a simple question. What the PPRC they do? They within the law or out of the law? Are they acting intra-vice or ultra-vice? They are acting intra-vice. Now, this same law also make provision in section 39, subsection 2, get 3. They can appeal. They can go to the Supreme Court. So, for instance, if APC feels it is fine with them, find them. You understand? PPRC no get rights. They act ultra-vice. They can go to appeal and Supreme Court. And Supreme Court get the right for overturner. But you see, what's not the team for understand? Last state here very clear, the 2023 election was won by President Bio. Fact. 1. Number 2. The APC was dissatisfied with that. It led to tripartite. We know they do government, and I said the government, APC, and the moral guarantors them. And then they did. When they call them tripartite and they make a recommendation. When you go ask Boku person, if you say tripartite in our institution, more in that sense, they want the chairman fail for let them take that document into the public. Yes. And let them understand. I go talk to them. If I don't tell them, but talk with them. You see the school picking them, first time voter, they get the tendency for them to go put violence now, they pass anyone. Yep. They before don't make the one and the other. Even Dr. Gaima, I tell her, he have been teacher. He teach me 6 from about academy, general paper. I don't meet on several occasions. I said this one I do so very wrong. So because you get this position today. Where go, some people feel say tripartite in an institution. They don't know what to bring about that tripartite. Or inside that tripartite, you get very important recommendation the way they did. Where school picking for looking mama when a parliamentarian I can say, Papa, this thing not vote for a parliament. This thing also put are not good for when you picking them. Nobody don't know. Saying I don't turn in face. No, saying I can't see don't talk about. I don't turn in face. Don't turn and say, he not handle this thing for let the public understand very well. He did poorly on that one day. Number 2. Another thing for be very careful of when I want the unity broadcast they look now. This constitution. This constitution. SLPP na government they listen to the public. We always send it to the public. Public they feel say they are tailoring a constitution for make them stay in power. Even though that's not will be the case. Now also make clarification with the same. Even though that not will be the case. But we see other people they tell them, other people they follow them believe, say they can't do constitution for them stay in power. Is that the case? It's no. But who that forget that responsibility for go talk to the people there?
Civil society.
If we don't come with this draft constitution, allow first not take a law. And then they do that. Once you see civic, the very minister, then they get free the player. That's a big government. They get problem in terms of engaging people. I want to look that aspect there. This power they call for can talk, then talk there. When they ask you question back, so I know they engage. Now they tell for the talk, let the public know. Where PCB there, the space is open.
All right,
people don't can the space is tight.
We go cancel that. Daniel, Now 2027 they can win at the heat up of elections. Which then finds here where PPRC does strongly we then find here where PPRC they strongly enforce now. How you feel say with political landscape get for be like in 2027? Is it gonna be calmed or not something again we get for build up?
This is very brilliant. Like I make mention of the fact say antecedents to every situation. Usa una start, how una they go, and usa una get for end. A very important. If we see or hear innuendos, then say, hey, nasu then they do, then the place don't become volatile. Anybody can take advantage of them. But I think say the stance where the PPRC they take, so in as much as it is within the confines of the acts, I think say by the time we reach 2027, the April 2028, the political landscape will be calm, it will be sanitized, it will be stabilized, so that each and every other person's voice is heard. Everybody will get the opportunity for participate. But if we get antecedents, we're mad with violence, incendiaries, hate speech, tribal bigotry, regional, type of propagating, messages, we will get a heated whatnot, and it's not going to be safe for we. But if PPRC stand on him ground, they enforce the law according to how he expressly did in the books, I think so we'll get a sanitized whatnot.
All right, so I ask Alfonso, now we get their money where PPRC they collect. If I'm not mistaken, they don't collect close.
You know, accountants now.
they don't collect close to half a billion from their political party. Yeah. The ordinary citizen they suggest let this money go na the national treasury. But
that's where it goes.
If you not go na the national treasury, waiting the money are there for. If you go na the national treasury or waiting the money there for.
So the first two fine go to PPRC. So there has been a clarification. They got fine with APC pay yesterday at the consolidated fund.
Okay.
But our government for use them.
No, the first one you say go to PPRC.
Yes.
So waiting them PPRC get for use to that money. What you get for do with that money?
PPRC by when last they get lights and all. What ask PPRC by them people good? The chairman said that if not to private.
So meaning that the money then they waiting they do the money.
That institution need the resources. But this is not for justifying that this money for take for get the resources. So what I'm saying, let the money go to the consolidated fund. The consolidated fund can pull them back for empower PPRC. PPRC inside this they need PPRC they need for the do outreach now. Because what make PPRC for do outreach now for the safety and the integrity of the institution. Let them go out, don't all man they watch them. So man not get that time. Let them go out and tell the people they say, me farm with them. You see that bad girl begin. The reason why we could begin fine. And that meet will call November 11. Who can tell political party say, from August to October, tension though you can own at the top, then plan and see. They tell the public say now they then sign. Don't they give them warning or say from this point. And honestly political party, how they go get a meeting. Usame, you know, they go inside, you know, see PPI, see them out today. The SLPP man, you know, see the funding for the party for them. So PPI for do a lot of outreach.
Engagement.
Civil society can help them. This is critical, because just imagine when if they go get meeting and place the coal farmer, bang. Usai radio not there, television not there, then they talk to a group of people. You're not safe for the PPRC.
At all.
So they get a responsibility for the proper outreach. This tripartite, not to say bad though. Not to say that maybe the implementation will get one or two issues. But because of the public not engaged, you understand if you say right now Facebook number one man do me not believe say President Bill for make a chair of this tripartite. Me for bring post together ability for engaged community that in there. Like I tell you, we're going to some place. Then visit tripartite now like a UBD.
All right. So why should that guy for roundup? He been say something where it catch the attention of viewers. I get an eye as a text message. You say when you APC be in power, you wanna be they really get the space.
Yes, it be there. Now it be there.
All right. Now APC they try for Kana power. Will you be happy dancing behind them for letting Kana power?
I don't say so. What I say. that same space wey we dey for let civil society get funding for work clear day. All the SLPP don shrink. Na that dey talk.
So that's the question now.
No.
The person wants for ask you.
I'm not the person that make clarification. The person that can go sign once. Go sign me once and that dey talk. And na that day. That's what I say. The person wetin want give me go to another talk dey. Let know the ratio dissident behind wetin make I say so. The reason wetin make I say so na because of during the APC this election the council UNDP go put a group of civil society together.
No, but
at the camp.
Alfonso, you, in a case, you dey make clarification, but you don't also say during APC time, the system was in the space was clear.
Yes.
So the question here, the person want for no. Should APC come to power? That's it. So
I'll give you example.
You don't want to answer, then you don't want to answer.
President Koma launched free health care. Charles Mambu. Like when we dey this free quality education, so now we dey na that free health care. President Koma make sure say they keep. I make I talk am publicly. Charles Mambu ki host like he call and they can talk. He make sure say they capacitate health for all coalition. Give them vehicle, give them bike.
Maybe say something like that. He said them block road for President Koma.
Hold on,
he said that.
I listen how he talk down there. That be show the blood flow intolerance. You go do it now. So he make sure say they capacity, they get all the resources for do the work as CSO. During APC term, no CSO not do them block them funding or create parallel institution where they take CSO the work. I don't pay for Toby's non-side. I've said it several times. And I say thanks to Safa Abdullahi, where Ministry of Economic Development will look at like for say civil society and NGO. He stood up for CSO.
That is why the person he's not well, I think he's a guy. He's not asking you the question. My question now is, should you be happy if APC come to power?
Ask me that question. I will not answer that question.
Okay, well, the program now Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. We go read few messages as we dey try forget it's hot. Mary from Bo say congratulations to the studio guests. I enjoyed the program today. How I wish Alfonso Mali would be coming to this studio all the time. He likes he lights me up today. I feel energized while I was watching.
Thank you.
Keep it up, Alfonso. I love your energy. Mr. Pewa, your articulation on the toll gate is very good. Can Unity find a time for you guys to also come and discuss more national issues besides the APC today? If only this can be done, I wish the government can listen. But Alfonso, you say President may travel. Who side they go? Why did you not confirm so that we can know where he's traveling? We haven't seen any formal correspondence yet. Salon, so now travel no more now with President Idepan. Anyway, now we just pray that God make we party come together so that we can win the 2028 elections for pull the boarding pass Salon man. That come up from Mary way, the text from Bo. Alusain way saying na from Mountain Court say the studio was very hot today, but I love the way both individuals comport themselves. Elizabeth, you done the super qualified now for ask some questions. But again, I like the way the studio guests then the caution. They no want for do waiting PPRC go come hold them or Ministry of Information go call them. You call this guy Josie say in the call for let them hold Luna. You get proof to that. If you not get proof, then you need for retract them. The studio.
All
right, that's come up from somebody, and the last one I go read, I will just read through the messages sent to Boku, but we get almost few time for go now. The last one I go read from we Texas is say congratulations to the studio guest. Anything is just about applauding you, but it say indeed if Sierra Leone can be a place wherein everybody has a free space, it could be better. Let's PPRC understand that freedom of speech also needs to be upheld. At the same time, if Lansana Doumbouya wants to go for any other position, why should it not be the chair or the vice? Alfonso, why do you recommend him to only stay in that position.
That's one I can answer.
It shouldn't be. Are you guys fighting or you have something against him? Please allow our man to go for the vice or the chairman. This now we APC, nobody no go come us. We will fight for our rights, and the punishment that was given to Lansana Doumbouya was too much for him. He's emotionally tortured and paying the fine again on his head as a party will also drain the party. But again, I enjoy the conversation. Guys, keep it up. Unity Broadcasting, please. May our fans will only come again tomorrow, one for your area. It's so sweet. I love it. So this now the messages that we get from we text message and we WhatsApp message from our official phone.
Okay. For we messages that we can on Facebook, this one they say time will tell, nothing lasts forever, and this one they say that one with no heart. How are you balancing governance reform advocacy with pressing social and economic concern? This now for Alfonso Mali. And this other one they say, Marie, please ask them, please, as CSO doing enough to advocate for cost of living intervention? This now for Onal too. This other person they say, please, CSO, do you ever publicly disagree with your alleged political alliance? If yes, on what issues? And this one they say, the presenters, please ask the one with no heart, are you representing the people or protecting political relationship? And this other person they say, at a time of economic hardship, do you think constitutional reform is the people's top priority? And the last one where I will read this one, they say, how do you respond to claims that some CSOs act as extension of political interest both?
All right, so for the sake of time, these are the questions. Then Alfonso, I will start with you.
Very good question, and I for tell the Texas there. Firstly, CSO to opposition. I don't think have this space for 25 years. Some of them text and the old politician and get 4, 5, 6 phone. They use fake account. I don't keep countenance there. Now, like APC, so they don't like what they think good about the free quality education talker. They say, no, APC be there back. If they look good, they talk percent. So I get thick skin panel. Me not countenance they text and they me if anybody know me safe. And then they countenance the one. In terms of economic issue, you see the issue of economic issue, people then for no waiting are the drivers to them thing. Salon na country know they produce nothing better. Now if you go now Wataki, people then go tell you, say, you understand? When they declare container, cost don't double, you don't eat bother on them. And then businessman the money when they put not to charity for see where you go buy it for car auction. You understand? If Elizabeth go into business, they say go talk her. Somehow when they want in business, na 24 one a generator. The cost they don't say for maintenance generator na problem. Goma Valley, you need to get water. 1.5 grand of water na 10 young. So if you look the running cost for business is high, now that side the government for try. In the free market economy, government they control price. For go tell you say sugar if you sell a while you for come. In government they do that one day. Government for create enabling environment. Now look this issue of where people then the matches, cell phone and matches, now import to the importer. Everything. So that cost they make the business. But if now we the producer, now you see where your bass. This BNT, look where your bass open at the market. So look we local restaurant at the market. Look Pepe, because yeah. So now the thing people for understand about economic business. Two, you see we CSO, I don't say I will not opposition to government. When government do well with the talker. Them man and they were ministers, head of department pass. That's what they will them all. Now me and you colleagues there. Now we go school, now we go college, now we don't mingle, then at the same community. That's all space they come out to. For instance, for like for say the Minister of Civic Education, Siba, now space he come out. Man, they see every day they talk with the to that friend. And for make an enemy because they say people are minister. No! We not work like that. If not so you want me go form your CS organization. Go form your me own. And not they say because of this person minister not for talk to her. Waiting who don't know me from 10. They let you give me money. Waiting at the 2 they tell you. Whereas them beyond I'm a friend. Now me good you know me by name and face. Who say I go wrong and tell her? All the one the way they around us, Sabi they all, I'm a friend they all. But now the same people that don't talk now say no good for the present view.
All right, Daniel, as time they beat we.
I want to tell the texters and the viewers from the Facebook, plenty thank you. Cost of living, what's our responsibility? When we do economics, when I get what I call multiplier effects. And that is where the responsibility of the government is very key. A government when are people-centered, a government where they cry with the people, where they understand with the people. The first thing where they do, yes, we not say, like Alfonso say, there are a lot of drivers where they make things that they go high. But internally, whose mechanism the government they put in place for cushioning the hardship on the ordinary man. I want to tell President Bio Bokutenki simply because he don't carry the free quality education. But the parents then will tell you, say, in fact, they are paying more now than they were paying before when there was no free quality education. Number two, the business of the government, now for pushing, like I say, the importers, then they squeeze them because of the finance acts. The cost of NRA, what no then they pay, is so high that the man will be left with no choice but to pay. And when he pay, what do they do? If they cancel that soul, the deer to me granny where they make pepper in a village. And when me granny where they make pepper, grow pepper in a village where they can a free tongue, not to toti the total, na inside Motukai they go. And they pass through the toll gates, a can of free tongue. Instead get for sell that in pepper, they for let go able get enough money for buy soul for go back. So we get the multiplier effect. Because of the imported goods are so expensive, the yam or the potato within the Puna village, they get for the cost of anger for high. So President Bio for open that space there for make sure say the cost of living is a little bit cushioned. We don't take beaucoup debt, and the money what they use for service with debts is so high. And as we speak, then still they take debts. And that debt then I would have to pay now me and you too. Through the cost of them things then they, because they want the tax they up for let them go able to quiz the business or the entrepreneur people then owner pay the tax for make sure say they're able to make a break even, which is very difficult. So President Bio in Kawan as president now this country, the first way tell we he said the toll gates he will renegotiate them. He not ever do that day. Now an increment we see in the price. And I'm not gonna any country where I see say when they say toll gates, now the existing road, now then they use as toll. The one the way they come for can make the toll gate, then they use their own alternates. If you know say go for drive your Bugatti, now that toll gate they pass, so be it. Me wake up for ride me keke if I know say now that normal road that they pass, so be it. Let there be an alternate route. But that one they not give the people then. That in itself is a violation of our rights to public assets. So again, let we revisit the toll gate contract. It is very important because it is also making the economic effect on the ordinary man very excruciating. And for me and for my brother and for all the civil society activists, we are of the opinion that the cost of living at the country is not only high, but it is also killing. And President Bio is not listening to the ordinary man. He's not listening to the people that voted him. He's listening to those that he is surrounded with. So for me, going forward, I think say get for look into that. To Siba, the Minister of Information and Civic Education, they commandeer or usurp your space. For me, even the town hall meetings, I go want to make it count with tangibles, whose effect, whose impacts, then town hall then don't make on the life of the ordinary man. As we they speak, the tripartite, Alfonso, what do the people then they think? They say an institution also. What has it done? What has it done in making the tripartite accessible to individuals to have an insight so that people don't go get a misconception around them. You don't usurp with space. We want to left that space there for civil society and the media. In a minister, in a government mouthpiece, not to even go take information for now. We they go take information can get and send them to government in a government mouthpiece at international level and at national level. We left that space there for we. Every now and then town hall meeting, every now and then weekly press conferences. it don't make other institutions or other organizations irrelevant. I think say it is also unfair that we own space or to we own space going forward.
All right, so the program now Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. Plenty thank you to we studio guests. This discussion is something we'll get for continue because as I read through me phone now, a lot of people want to follow we discuss about the bread and butter issue in the nation. And Alfonso Malina and more people want for make it in the studio, but we go also try because the toll gate issue is another thing where we go for talk about. Una continue for stay with we. Plenty thank you, like I said, to una way they continue for follow Unity Broadcasting. We are in the media 5 months, but we tell una plenty thank you. Me heart go so una because without una can one now the platform for watch we or for even comment, we day one na go be irrelevant. But trust me, I owe you all that glory and Lord we continue. The more you push, the more you comment, the more you share Unity Broadcasting, the more people go know say we are operating. Because up till now, there has been some few lapses with we page since I relocated to US. Most people now are relocating to Freetown. Most people now US not able to see we programs, and the one that also we've been following our salon not the see we program for 1 or 2 reasons. But we are working on it. At the same time, we are cooking something big for you guys who will come follow on a dish. We all go dish for it and we go call una again the same way we'll be lunch and call una. That's the same way we're gonna call you again and do that pronouncements to the whole world. Una plenty thank you to una we watch we. You will not watch it tomorrow is your day. As I get forget Bubuake Jabi inside excuse me, I get forget Tijan C inside the studio. Apologies for saying Bubuake Jabi, may he so rest in peace. But I get forget Tijan C inside the studio tomorrow where we talk about a lot of issues we don't emerge now the social media. Me your name, na Elizabeth Kefwe Gembe. Good morning and bye for now.
Plenty thank you to the technical head David Adin, your assistants winner Alfred Pewawe, also the servers with camera operator, your assistants winner Nelson Coker, and we producer winner Suleiman Jalo. Me your name na Maria Marie Bilkis Jumbea. Assalamu alaikum, tata.
Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform salon people home and abroad. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come for developments now we country TV. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all for developments now we nation salon. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come for developments now we country TV. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all for developments now we nation salon. We now independent media house. We dey here for unify, sensitize, and inform Sierra Leoneans home and abroad.
We dey are so for talk, but waiting they happen. Political discussion, you for know about salon politics. Religious messages, entertainment, self no go left bien. We no go left nothing bien no.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come for developments now we country TV. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all for developments now we nation salon. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come for developments now we country TV. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all for developments now we nation salon.
This not the team them where we they talk, but
Sierra Leone politics